Welcome to the Kaiser Report. I'm Max Kaiser. French novelist André Malraux said, man is not what he thinks he is. He is what he hides. In that case, the EU is nothing more than a corporatist, monopolist, loving intellectual land grabber for that which the EU hides. It's a secret lobbyist written trade deal called TTIP. TTIP. The Transatlantic Trade and Investment Partnership. Stacey.
There's also TPP, the Trans-Pacific Partnership. So there's a lot of secret trade deals happening at the moment where nobody is allowed to look at that except for those writing it. And apparently it's mostly lobbyists and the likes of like Hillary Clinton when she was Secretary of State, and she was all for it. But the voters apparently don't like this, so you have to be shush about them. So first we're going to look at what's happening in Japan. Has gone unnoticed in the past week, but here's a headline. Abe ready to set aside TPP ratification for now to preserve standing in polls. So there's an election coming up this summer in Japan for the upper house, and Abe's party, the LDP, they do not want to lose any seats, and there's a huge surge in the anti-TPP feeling amongst the populace. So he's ordered his, the people, the parliamentarians to not push ratification at this moment because he doesn't want to lose seats, because the population doesn't like the deal. So he'll do the deal after the election.
Okay, so that's fraud. He's defrauding the Japanese people. Do the Japanese people, we don't talk about the Japanese people much.
That's because I don't read Japanese and I don't know.
It's the second biggest economy in the world, I still think.
I
think it's China.
Or third.
Second or third. The yen is a highly traded currency in the world. We never talk about it. I think it's just because they've never really graduated from being a vassal state of America after World War II. It's kind of like the 51st state.
Yeah.
So there's not much to say about Japan.
So Prime Minister Shinzo Abe has instructed the coalition not to forcibly proceed with the TPP deliberations. He is thought to fear a voter backlash in the upper house election this summer. You mentioned Europe at the top of the show because I wrote that piece. And in Europe, you find the same sort of thing is that, MEPs are not even allowed to read the text of the TTIP deal without special permission, and there's all sorts of security measures they have to go through for this. And yet the actual guys who are writing